Hello everyone, and today we've got the full binder update on the brand new stickers, the Champions League top stickers 2023. Yeah, I know someone on the video last week mentioned that is going to be done, the full binder is going to be out in a week. Well, it took me like 4 or 5 days, so here we are. I've got all 741 stickers, and remember guys, if you do enjoy this video, it took me quite a long time to put this together. It wasn't a long time collecting, it was just putting everything in the binder. Please leave a like, because that means I can actually make more videos like these going forward, and obviously that supports the channel. So yeah, let's start off with the first one. We've got the team of the season, of the previous seasons, 22-23. We've got the main tops logo, the Champions League trophy, and we've got a QR code to scan something like PR stuff. So yeah, let's have a look at the team of the season from previous season and see how the player's doing now. So we've got Courtois, who is injured. He's got an ACL injury, so he's not doing anything. We've got Kyle Walker, who's getting better as he ages somehow. We've got Diaz, who, again, I think he's been injured, or hasn't he? No, he's been all right. We've got DeMarcos, who is still really good, scored that halfway line goal a couple of weeks ago. We've got Bastoni, who was actually quite shaken and got really good all of a sudden. We've got Stones, who was injured. We've got KDB, who's injured. We've got Rodri, who's good. Silva, who's good. Vinny, who's injured, I think. And we've got Haaland, who's Haaland, of course. And then we've got Rodri, like a player of the season. It's quite a cool sticker actually right there. And then we've got the Women's Champions League as well, so that's another really cool thing. And with FIFA this year, having women players in there, every single person my age and below will know women's footballers, whereas before, no chance. Which is a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's actually a good thing, because the game's getting bigger and bigger. We've got Bonmati, who won the Player of the Season and the Ballon d'Or, of course. We've got Pop, who's a striker. I recognise Lucy Bronze, Paredes, Katie McCabe, Bonmati, Hansen, she's Norwegian, I think, and Oberdorf. I think it's Lena Oberdorf. So, yeah, every team, why the collection is so large is because every team is actually in here, and every team's got loads of stickers in there. So we've got AC Milan. One thing I didn't really know why they've done it. They've done the badges horizontally and not vertically. I just don't think it looks nice. So the design of this is quite nice. So we got the Super Striker, we've got the captain. Where's the captain card sticker? Right, we haven't got the captain. I'm assuming it would be Mike Magnon. But so what are the special ones? We've got the Super Striker, we've got the Next Gen. And is that it? Okay, and obviously the badge. We've got let's see. Oh, yeah, there you go. And we've got the Impact player. So Liao would be the Impact player on that one. So all the card stickers don't fit on the 2 pages, which is a shame because it messes up everything, but it doesn't matter. We've got Arsenal next up, and quite like the little badges. So we got Kai Havertz, who's a left back now, weirdly enough. We've got the midfielders, got like a little cross section. We've got a shield for defenders, and we've got gloves for the goalie. We've got Next Gen being Kiwo, the Polish centre back who they signed. I don't know if they've actually played him so far. Probably played him in the cup or something. But their Impact player is going to be Saka. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? One of the best young players in the Premier League, if not the best. We've got Atletico Madrid next up, with Soyuncu actually playing in Atletico instead of Leicester, which is a mad improvement in lifestyle, in my opinion. If it was down to me, I'd literally play in the sunny Spain for the rest of my life, and forfeit the extra 30-40k a week. We've got Super Striker being Morata, and we've got the Impact player being Griezmann, of course. We've got Dortmund, who have been underperforming. They should have won the Bundesliga last season and completely bottled it on the last day. Just a full-on bottle team. And yeah, now they are doing quite poorly. So The only thing I can say about Dortmund is their kit looks amazing. Next up, we've got Celtic. Don't like Celtic. That's that. We've got Joe Hart, who's still somehow playing, even though he's terrible. I saw some mistakes from him a few weeks ago. Yeah, that would look bad. They've raided the whole of Japan and signed a lot of Japanese players. I swear there's more than two. 3. Now we got Barcelona. And yeah, Barcelona's Barcelona. What can I say? Xavi's is getting a lot of stick. He might get sacked. Pedri's out with a mad injury. Or was it Gavi? I think it's Gavi. Yeah, Gavi's out with a mad injury. I think Pedri is just like a workhorse. He can't be out. If they are, that's it. We've got Bayern Munich with Manuel Neuer just having his contract renewed, which is mad because I thought he was fully like gone after that injury. Obviously, he went. The whole story behind Neuer is he went skating, like ice skating, like skiing, and broke his leg. And then he came back, and apparently he was advised not to go skiing, and he did. And it was all hoo-ha. But yeah, they got Neuer in there, and of course Kane being the super striker, which is crazy because Kane might actually not win the Bundesliga. It's the most competitive league. Competitive season in a long time, and quite a few teams are out to win it. Like Leverkusen is still the only unbeaten team in the big 5 leagues. Saw the stat this morning. So yeah, imagine if Spurs end up doing really well and then Kane just doesn't win the Bundesliga, which is mad. We got Porto. Pepe still playing and still scoring and still being their best defender is actually mental to me because the guy's like 40. I think he's like the oldest player to play in the Champions League, or one of the oldest players. We've got super striker Taremi, who's been there for a while. Who else? We've got Salzburg, so RB Salzburg, one of the RB teams. Can't say much about them because I don't know much about them. So I know Szoboszlai went from RB Salzburg somewhere else. We've got Shakhtar. Again, don't know much about Shakhtar other than this Ukrainian team. There used to be like 1 million Brazilian players, and now there's no one. Don't really understand. There's literally 0 Brazilian players. It's mostly Ukraine. We got Union Berlin playing in the Champions League, and they might get actually relegated because they are terrible. That would be quite a weird season. Just haven't got the depth at all for it. And I've got that West Ham Alex Král, who was terrible. Apparently got an argument with the gaffer and he just got shipped off somewhere else. We've got Feyenoord. Yeah, I don't know much about Feyenoord this season, so I'll skip them. Yeah, literally can't say much about these. We got Red Star Belgrade. I think that's Belgrade, Red Star. I don't actually know. But again, I'm trying to see if I recognise any players that don't. Nope, no one. It must be a Serbian team because they've got quite a few Serbian teams. Belgrade, yeah, sorry. It's the clues in the name. They've got the Mitrovic in there. Of course, not the Mitrovic. And of course, got City, who is obviously City, so yeah, everyone knows who City is. And we've got United, who are a joke team yet again, and Onana, who's a joke keeper this season. Some joke players include Jadon Sancho, Mason Mount. Not harrowing why, because they've actually been quite decent. Some joke players include Marcus Rashford. And yeah, and Casemiro is just getting on a little bit. And then we got injured 11. We've got Newcastle next up. We got Pope, who's out for the rest of the season. I think Botman is out. I think Tonali's obviously banned. Is Guimaraes out? I don't know, but quite a few players are out. I literally saw the stat on Twitter. You can literally field an injured 11 out of Newcastle players. We got PSG. That mistake-prone goalkeeper Donnarumma He's still insanely young. He's like 22, 23. He's been around for ages. Zaire Emery, he's been their best player, funnily enough, this season. Best midfielder. But yeah, we've got Mbappe, I'm guessing, in the next. No, he was there. Previous one. We've got RB Leipzig. With their Timo Werner super striker. I don't even think he's playing. I think he's like their fourth choice. I know Openda's been signed from Ligue 1. I can't remember what team he played for, but I think it was Lens, and he's been quite good. So Forsberg is finally moving on. I think he might be retiring and just going somewhere else. And speaking of the devil, we've got Lens, who are doing shockingly bad in the Ligue 1. Could be because they lost their player. Could be because there's just too many games to play. But yeah, they're just not doing that well. Is their main player still there? Is he? The centre mid. He used to have like loads of informs on FIFA. Maybe it looks like it's gone. We've got Real Madrid, who are probably yet again favourites to win just because it's Real. They just love the competition. And Carlo Ancelotti obviously loves the competition as well. We got Real Sociedad. Again, don't know much about them. This guy used to be FIFA pack filler. Of course, we got Gula, who I think is injured. And we got Bellingham, who's the best young player in the world right now, which is mad. We got Sevilla. Do I know anything about Sevilla? No, I don't. I know they've lost their main goalkeeper, Bono. He's gone to Saudi Arabia. It's funny how everyone got slated apart from him because he's just such a likeable goalkeeper. But yeah, he just went for the money, of course. We got Benfica. Don't know much about them. So yeah, just know it's a Portuguese team. I don't know much about them this season. They obviously got the West Ham reject João Mario in there, who scored 3 goals, and they still managed to bottle and draw 3-3. I think Mario scored 3 goals to make 3-0 against Inter, and Inter just come back to make 3-3. It was Inter's second team as well, which is mad. We've got another West Ham reject, Felipe Anderson. This time it's for Lazio. Ciro Immobile, I'm surprised he's still going because he's not retired. It actually says skipper on the captain cards stickers, I didn't even notice. We've got Napoli, who are in the muds after winning the Scudetto last season. And Kvicha, who's been non-existent. He just had like a purple patch, that's it. We've got young boys, don't know much about Swiss teams. Yeah, can't tell you much. We've got Copenhagen, Danish team. Do I know anything about them? No. That's a funny name. I'm not going to say it. Galatasaray, who's just signing all the players. We've got Angelino from City. We've got Torreira from Arsenal. We've got Muslera's been there for a while, but we've got Drew Oliveira's play for Porto. Demirbay used to play for Leverkusen. Bakambu used to play in the Spanish league, and then he went to China, I think. Zaha, of course, from Palace. We got Mertens from Italy. Icardi from everywhere. And I think the boys used to play in the Ligue 1. Got PSV Eindhoven, who again are unbeaten, but are not in the top 5 leagues, I don't think. Royal Antwerp, Richard, like, that's insane. I didn't realise he's still playing with Toby Alderweireld. We've got SC Braga. And we've got the footballs. We've got the final Milan, final Glasgow, Manchester, Gelsenkirchen. How many balls do they need? My God. I mean, that's quite good. Like, I mean, the designs just look exactly the same, obviously, with the Champions League stars. That's quite cool. I actually quite like that. I like it, how they've done it. They've done all of them. That's awesome. What's the first one look like? See, they still look quite new, which is mad. We've got the historic moments. Again, it's quite hard for you to guys see, but it's self-explanatory. Historic moments, little black and white photo. It's quite cool. It's not the finals, it's just historic moments and highlights, I guess. We've got the mega signings, and how much to sign for. Quite like the neon design, with quite futuristic, it's quite nice. That's a cool page. So yeah, if you want to pause and have a look, feel free to do so. Let's do flop and no flop. So, of course not. Don't know. Being really good. I think he's decent. Sesko, don't know. Dembele, flop. Havertz, flop. Kane, definitely not. Tonali, definitely flop because he's literally banned. Baumgartner, don't know. Gundogan has been good. They needed like an older presence in the dressing room. Thuram, really good. Højlund, still young, so we'll see. Hernandez, don't know. Don't think he's been good. Mount, flop. Rice, good. Kim is, I think, good. I think. Openda, good. Ramos, decent, quite physical. He hasn't played much, but when he did, I think he's been good. Gula is obviously a new signing for the future. Guardiola, I can't believe he only signed recently. He feels like he's been a City for ages. Got Di Maria, and Pulisic has been amazing somehow. And then finally, we've got the legends of the game and the signatures. I love the design. It's probably my favourite design of the collection. And the autographs look like they've actually been done on sticker. Obviously, they're printed on. So it would be nice if they actually done a few real ones. That'd be quite cool. But yeah, it's quite a nice page. And then finally, we got the last sticker being the youth player. And he played for AZ Netherlands. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this full binder update, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. For now, that's going to be it. See you in the next one, and goodbye.